Peace, love, and joy to you all. How everybody feeling? So, I want to do a little quick story time, y'all, because I just started doing tarot on YouTube, and shit just got freaky. Okay, I just started doing tarot yesterday, and I have an addictive personality, so I quickly became addicted. Okay, and the last tarot read I did, for some reason, I don't know if I'm not waiting long enough to like let it process for the lives to stick. But child, I got ADHD. I don't got time to be waiting around for these videos to load, honey. Like they be taking so long. So for the y'all YouTubers, y'all know what I'm talking about. When you go live and then you try to post your shit, and then it'd be like, oh, it's processing, and it's like, bitch, just post it. What are you waiting for? Okay, that is just take a long time. So my last couple videos, I don't know if it ever posted. I can't see it on my page, so I'm guessing it didn't. But anyways, the last video I did, it was talking about expanding. It was talking about setting your heights higher. It was talking about becoming anew, shedding the old and becoming anew. And in my video, when I was doing the video, I started to feel in my body like very nervous. Like my heart started beating fast. And I just felt like I was like, you know how if you're afraid of heights, you can kind of feel it in your body, like you're standing up high on something and you're looking down and you're like, like that's how my body felt. It was very strange. It was so strange. And I was feeling really nervous, and I was like, I don't know what's going on, y'all. Like I don't know why. And I just in that moment I said, I don't know why, you guys, but I'm feeling extremely nervous. I don't know what's going on. Like I'm very fluid on the camera as far as like it's easy for me to get on the camera and just start talking. So I'm not very nervous about stuff like that, but I just started feeling really nervous. And what happened was is that I was picking up on the energy of whoever I was talking about. So that's what I realized. I was picking up on the energy of whoever is needing to go to these new heights. All of us, for real, we're all connected. So all of us who are needing to go to these new heights, who are needing to shed the old and become anew. Also, what came to us was stay grounded. All of those things that were taking place in the reading, that in the last reading, I was literally feeling it in my body. And that it was really freaky because I was thinking something must be wrong. I'm like, yo, I'm feeling my heart is beating fast. Like I'm feeling really freaky, right? I'm feeling really weird right now. So I was like, all right, y'all. I don't know. Y'all let me know how I feel about this read. I don't know how this went, but y'all let me know. And then I hopped off. And then after I got off, another thing that happened was I was starving. Like usually I love to eat, don't get me wrong, but usually I'm not like starving. Like I don't be getting to the point where I'm like I'm ravished. And all of a sudden I was just really hungry. Like it was really strange, y'all. It was really strange, I'm not gonna lie. But what I later found out is that, while doing readings and stuff like that, it's good to keep some water. Good to keep that by. And to like just let the energy kind of like flow through. So we're gonna do another reading. And we're gonna see what pops up, okay? If you guys have any questions that you like to ask for anything, let me know. Spirit, what would you like the collective to know at this time? What do you want us to know? What do you want us to know at this time? Y'all are getting to see me in my like beginning process of this type of work. And usually I don't really show this type of stuff when I'm just starting off anywhere. I don't like to show the process because it's very messy. But because you're learning. But it's okay. We just gonna be doing this together, okay? I appreciate you guys showing up. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me. Okay. Help your girl out. Send this to somebody that you know. Collective, what do you want? Spirit, what do you want the collective to know at this time? Spirit, what would you like the collective to know at this time? What is of the utmost importance that we should know at this time? Let's flip it over. Okay. Great teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences. Wow. So this really goes in this goes in resonance with what I was just talking about how I just did this reading and I start feeling energies like I start feeling the energy of nervousness like go through my body. And it really taught me in that moment that when you're dealing with cards or when you're dealing with divine messages, it's really you know you're really connecting to the collective. You're really connecting to what the message is, and it can actually affect your physical body, your physical vessel, right? So birds are very significant. I don't know about you guys, but recently I've been seeing birds everywhere. Birds have literally been flying past my face, flying to my feet, sitting next to me at the park. Birds have literally just been flocking towards me. They're very spiritual creatures, they're of the heavens. So, and they're also great teacher. So, you know how they always say experience is the greatest teacher. Experience is the greatest teacher. So, excuse me. Experience is the greatest teacher. So, with us knowing that it's good to get some experience underneath your belt because it's really going to help teach you something about the spiritual realm. And it's 7 people in here. 7 is a very significant number. It's 7 minutes on the time that we've been live. 7:07. I'm just saying 7 is a very significant number, right? It's a very spiritual number. So that's also giving me the inclination or the thought that being in your spiritual sense or paying attention to everything that's happening around you is something that helps you in your spiritual experience. Everything that happens is spiritual. Even tragedies, even things that we can't control, even things like eating, that's a spiritual experience. Pay attention to everything. Okay? Learn from your spiritual experiences. Okay. Thank you, Divine. What else would you like us to know at this time? Thank you, Divine. What else would you like us to know at this time? What would you like the collective to know? What else would you like the collective to know? Okay. And also with this picture, you see it's like he was holding the bird and he let the bird go. And he's observing the bird. That also has some significance. It's like it's like you're letting a part of yourself free. You're open to letting that part of you free. Like me, for instance, I'm going to always use myself in this example because I don't know y'all. I appreciate y'all being here, but I don't know y'all specific situations. So I'm going to use myself as an example. I love tarot. I've loved tarot since I was a little girl. I grew up in a Christian, background. So I was kind of cut off from tarot for a long time. And this is a part of letting a part of myself free and observing it with me doing the tarot, recording it for y'all, and then observing it later and stuff like that. Okay. So maybe you're supposed to be doing something and showing other people, that you're supposed to be showing somebody your part of yourself that you've been holding off on and observing it. Okay, what else would you like? Child, this card love us, honey. Okay, every time I pull from this deck, I know y'all heard me say this before. Every time I pull from this deck, I get this card. The High Priest card is not coming to play, okay? Create, y'all. Whatever it is that you're supposed to be creating, that idea that you're so scared of, do it. You hear me? You hear me? Do it. I get this card every time I pull from this deck. Every time. If without fail. Every time I pull from this deck, I've literally gotten this card. Please create what you're supposed to create, Lord Jesus. Please. Please. Create. Intend and create. Set the intention. Intention is everything. So make sure your intentions are pure. Make sure that you're receiving whatever information that you're receiving is coming from a pure place, and you're really honing in on what it is that you want, what it is that what it is whatever type of life that you want to create. Okay, whatever life that you're trying to create for yourself, it goes in line with your creation. It goes in line with whatever you're supposed to be creating. Another thing about this card, because it keeps popping up, so obviously the divine wants us to look at it in further detail. You see how he has a wing that comes out, and he has a staff that's going out like this. He's moving onward. He's not looking back. He's not worried about what's behind him. He's not worried about the past. He's moving forward. Okay, so let's not worry about, oh, I can't do this thing because, back in the day, I wasn't able to do it before. It's a new day, baby. It's a new day. It's a new day. It's a new day. Go on, go on, make the intention. 11:11 on the time. Thank you, Spirit, for this confirmation. Make the intention to do something that you've been wanting to do. Maybe you hold yourself off from doing, and create. Yes, it's going to be sloppy. Yes, it's going to be messy. Yes, it's going to look, maybe you might be a little confused at first because you never done this before. Okay. You never done it before. It's okay. Oh, wow. Okay. So this is at the bottom of the deck. This is really pretty. And I keep doing this, and it's by accident, but nothing's by accident. Everything is divine. So this keeps coming up. I mean, not this keeps coming up. This is the first time I've ever seen this card. And it says Shaman Master, be graceful in movement and action. Okay. So we're gonna put that out there as well, to be graceful. And when it says to be graceful, yes, you might be a little with making these new movements, with making these new creations, you may be a little, what's the word I'm looking for? You may be a little clumsy. However, be graceful in the way that you handle yourself. If you fall, it's okay. When a baby falls and is trying to learn how to walk, nobody says, "You're such a dumb baby. Oh my gosh, what are you doing?" Like, nobody does that. That's dumb. You know what I mean? So if you're learning something new for the first time, don't do that to yourself. Don't be like, "Oh, I'm so dumb. I can't do this. I knew this wasn't right for me." No, like, ooh, y'all. Somebody might be feeling nervous. Okay. It's okay if you're feeling nervous about this new venture. If you're feeling like scared, if you're getting chills over your body, it's fine. I want you to take a deep breath. Whenever you do feel whenever you do feel nervous, I want you to take a deep breath, and I want you to center yourself. Center your energy. Okay. It's okay to feel nervous. It's okay to feel some type of way. I feel like these cards be needing a little extra time than most, because they're so detailed, and I want to go over all the details on the card. So if you see on here, this master has a praying mantis. Praying mantis are very spiritual creatures. We're all spiritual creatures. I have to look up what a praying mantis significance is. Sorry about that, guys. Hold up. Hey. Okay. Oh, I think it died. Okay. Well, I can't look it up right now. But yeah, praying mantis, I know, are very spiritual creatures, and also he has his prayer beads. He looked like he's ready for war, but he also has a spiritual tool with him, which is his prayer beads. It's on the hand that he's actually fighting with. So this is giving me the explanation, or the thought process of use your spirituality with you as you go out to make these as you go out to make these movements, as you go out to go ahead and create whatever it is that you're creating, as you go out to be in the battle of life and make your mark on this world. Make sure that you put your spirituality to the forefront. Okay, make sure that you always have your spiritual team, like your spiritual team, to the forefront of your mind. You get what I'm saying? Does that make sense? I hope that you get what I'm saying. And then there's a dragon in the background. These cards are so beautiful, yo. I love these cards. I'm not gonna lie. These cards are so pretty. Kyle Grace, or is it Grace, or is it what? Gray. Kyle Gray, you did your big one, okay? You did your big one. These cards are magnificent. They are so beautiful. I love them. Yeah, and I'm a sucker for detail. So it's like these small details, and how the eyes. Like I love eyes, because obviously I have huge eyes. So I love to like peep all the little details. Okay, Divine, what else would you like us to know at this time? What else do you need us to know? So far, we're getting learn from your spiritual experiences. And if you know anything about spirituality, you know that everything is spiritual. Okay? That's one thing. Intend and create, right? We're just going to do a little recap for what we got so far. And be graceful in movement and in action. Even if you're feeling nervous, even if you are scared about something, be graceful with yourself moving forward in this time. When it comes to what your plans are, okay? Be graceful with yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. It's not the time to be hard on yourself. It's time to be graceful, okay? Be graceful. Give yourself grace. Be gentle with yourself. One of my good friends always tells me that, because I can be hard on myself. And she always say, well, give yourself grace. Be gentle with yourself. I love her. Okay, Divine, what would you like us to know at this time? Ooh, child, look at this. Direction Guardian. Look at these sexy ass cards, y'all. Look at the cards. They're so beautiful. Okay, so choose your path. Direction Guardian. Okay. So what I'm getting from this card is you see all these, right? You see all these wings. I'm really getting like, obviously it says choose your path, right? But just from the visual alone, it's saying you could go any way you want. You can go north, south, east, west, wherever you want. You can do whatever you want. And you are protected. Do you see how how all these feathers are surrounding this compass in the middle? Whichever way you go, you'll be protected. That's what I'm picking up from this card. Whichever way you go, you'll be protected. So we have an eagle here. I believe this is an eagle. It definitely looks like an eagle, but it has blue in the beak. I don't know if eagles really have blue, but that was a nice touch. Then we have a lion over here, and then I think this is a mule. So be as brave as a lion and stubborn as a mule, and keep your sight high, elevated, like an eagle. Eagles can go so high, like stupid high into the sky. And you'll see, like, eagles have, you know how people say they got that eagle eye or something like that, or like when what these people call, child? The little coppers. They be like, eagle eye, can you see da 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 da? And there's somebody like from a high viewpoint. You get what I'm saying? A high vantage point. Keep your eyesight keen. Keep it from a higher perspective. Don't be down here with what you're seeing. Be of a high vantage point mentally and be brave about it. Move fearlessly, okay, like the lion, and be stubborn in what your intention is and what your creation is. So be stubborn about your goals, but flexible in the way that you get there. Okay, that's what I'm picking up from this card. This is a beautiful card. Kyle Gray, you did your big one, baby, with these cards. They're so beautiful. Okay, and just know that you're protected. Just know that you are protected no matter what. You're protected. Whichever way you decide to go, you're covered. So don't be scared. Okay? Don't be scared. Divine, what else would you like us to know at this time? What do you need us to know at this time? What do you want us to know at this time? What do you want us to know at this time? Okay. I don't know why I always want to bust out into a little jig when I'm shuffling the cards. But yeah, this direction guardian, you're protected. Okay, so this came out in reverse. Let me make sure. Okay, yeah. This came out in reverse. And it says broken arrow, embrace the energy of peace. Okay, so this really speaks to me because a lot of people I know come from like a traumatic background. They come from some type of, especially if you're divine, especially if you're, you know, of a certain light, you had a troubling background. You had some things happen to you in your childhood and your, adolescence. Like life has been lifing on your ass since you can remember. Okay. So this came out in reverse because sometimes we get so used to, oh my gosh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. We always having to move and always having to be on the go and always having to feel some type of adrenaline rush of either panic or of rushing or of sex or something, that we are not embracing peace. Okay. Like we're not embracing peace like we should. So, it says broken arrow in the arrow. This also is speaking to what direction do you want to go in? Okay. You can choose the direction of peace and be protected, but you can also choose to protect the direction of chaos and be protected. But what really suits you better? What really makes you feel, you know what I'm saying? Like what really serves you the best? So embrace the energy of peace, y'all. On when you're choosing your path, be okay with stuff being boring, because when you're used to chaos, when you're used to having to rob Peter to pay Paul, when you're used to having to finagle and do this and do all that type of stuff, when you're used to having to do that type of stuff, it can feel like when things are peaceful, you like, damn, it's nothing to do. It's not like, oh, I can read a book. Like I'm gonna use myself for example. I have two children. My two children are with their grandparents right now. Thank God. Thank God. That's why I'm able to do these so many readings with y'all right now today. If I would have been like, oh, I need to go out, I need to go do da 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 da, and not embracing peace and being at home and just saying, let me just take some time to myself and enjoy my own energy, I wouldn't even be on here right now with y'all sharing these messages. You get what I'm saying? And that's what I was like feeling like I wanted to do. This is what I was led to do today. So, embrace the energy of peace. It's okay to be peaceful. It's okay to not always have to get up and go. It's okay to, not be running late. That's a generational pattern that I'm having to break in my family, is being late everywhere. Okay. So because that being late gives you some type of adrenaline rush, because you're like, okay, hurry, let's go, and you're grabbing all your stuff and trying to make sure you don't forget something so that you're not late. That shit is some birds. I'm not with it. I hate being late, and I've always been late in some capacity. So yeah. But I'm changing. So we ain't doing that shit no more. Hey y'all. That's my Martin voice. That's my Shanae voice. Hey yo, I crack myself up. Okay, Divine, what else would you like us to know? What else would you like us to know at this time? Oh, wow. It's another arrow, y'all. It's another arrow. And this one just says arrow. And it says surround yourself with protective energy. And this came out in the last reading that didn't post for whatever reason. So I'm glad that it came out again, because I gave a lot of good tips on how to surround yourself with that protective energy. So one keen way to protect yourself is by being around good people, or being alone. If you feel like you don't have any good people around your in your circle right now, or if you don't feel like you have any really supportive people, just give yourself some time to be alone, okay? And it's okay to be alone, and even to feel a little lonely. It's okay. You're not gonna die. That was for somebody. You're not going to die if you feel lonely. You know what I mean? Like, just take some time to really embrace solitude, because when you're in solitude, that's when God has the time to work on you the best. That's when God has the time to work in you the best, because you can God can make sure that you can hear the voice of the divine, instead of trying to like move on your own impulse. That's the best time to get further connected with the divine. Okay, yeah. That's the best time to get further connected with the divine, right? When you're alone, when you have solitude. Um yeah, and so the arrows, right? And then it says choose your path here. Choose your path. The direction guardian is definitely present in this reading, because it's saying choose your path. Which way do you want to go? Whatever way you do go, embrace peace, embrace having that peace with you, and surround yourself with protective energy. Surround yourself with good people. Speak life over your life. Make sure that you're taking time to yourself to connect with your higher self, to connect with the divine. Okay. um Uh-oh, I got a few of these cards that are backwards. Okay, so let's see what else pops up. Let's see what else pops up. Yeah, y'all. Thank you guys for being here. Make sure that you press that like button. This fell out, and I'm going to, okay, I'm going to let it come out. The high priestess. So we have the high priest. The high priest been showing up and showing out, honey. Oh, and look at them. Oh my goodness. This just gives me chills. Look at them. High priest and high priestess. Okay, so the high priestess just fell out. Okay, honey. Okay, honey. Get it together. Go on, get it together. The high priestess just fell out, and it says harness mystic powers. So I feel like that's something that I'm doing right now. That's something that I'm doing right now, because, tarot reading is an art, it's a craft. And so for it to be coming out to say harness my mystical powers, this is something that I never knew that I could really do. And then also, like, she has butterfly wings. Like, I don't know if that's butterfly wings or if those are just, but it looks like butterfly wings. The way they're positioned, they look like butterfly wings. Okay, and we all know butterfly is a sign of transformation. And we have the black cat here, and black cats are super lucky. Everything is so backwards in society, and they have us thinking that black cats are like, oh, it's scary, da da da. But it's like, no, actually, black cats are guardians, and they're actually super lucky creatures. My first cat that I actually had was black, and his name was Sky. Rest in peace to Sky. And he was definitely a guardian. Sky would walk us to the bus stop and then walk back home. Sky was an outdoor cat. We picked him up from underneath my great grandma's porch. There was a litter of cats that were out there. He was an alley cat. His mom was an alley cat, and we picked him up out of all the cats that were in there, and and he was totally black, and we took him home and we took care of him, and he was a muscular, like, very, very strong cat. And he was not playing with us. Like, he took care of us. Like, he took care of us as the children. Like, he would walk us to our bus stop. He had a doggy door. We didn't have a dog. We had a cat. But the cat had a doggy door, and he used to drink out of the toilet like a dog. Very, very strong guardian energy is present. Okay, that's what I'm picking up from that. Shout out to Sky. I haven't thought about my cat, my first cat, in a very long time. So shout out to Sky, right? And again, moving onward. You see how that arm is extended. We're moving forward. We're not looking back. We're not thinking about the past. We're moving onward and upward, honey. Okay? All right, what else do we need to know at this time? What else do we need to know at this time? Okay. Well, this came out in reverse. And it says, traveler, move in a new direction. Okay, so this goes in line with all the stuff that we've been talking about. Okay, with the arrows, with embracing the peace. You see how it has the arrows here. You see how it says, choose your path in the direction. You get what I'm saying? This really, and we have the high priestess. This really has, and she looks so optimistic. So this is giving travel energy, is given like you're about to be going places. Once you set your intention and create, your gifts that God has given you is really going to help you move forward. Okay, it's really going to help you to travel the world, to see new sights, to be in new energies. Okay, and pack lights. Ooh. Okay, you see how she only got one bag? Okay. You see how she only got one bag? She ain't got a bunch of luggage. She ain't got a bunch of shit. She just got this one bag. Honey, that's for somebody. I know it's for me because I can pack a little heavy sometimes, and I'm learning to what? Pack light. Okay, so while you're on these travels, pack light. When you choose your path, when you choose where it is that you want to go, surround yourself with that positive energy and move in a new direction. Don't do the same old things that you've been trying to do. You know, if you've been trying to be a rapper since 1988, maybe you should give it up, baby. Maybe it's time to do something different. Okay? I'm just saying, move in a new direction. If you've been doing something that isn't really working, maybe you should ask your divine counterparts for direction. If you don't know which way you're supposed to be going, then ask which way should I be going right now? What is the best avenue to take? And also pay attention to really light your soul up. Like, what makes you feel excited? Like, I wasn't doing this until yesterday, and now I'm doing it like as much as I possibly can because it really makes me feel excited. And in a month from now, I might not be excited about this anymore, and I might not be doing it anymore. But or I might have some more cards. You never know. You never know. But you see how her face looks like she's just like, it's about to be one. It's about to be an adventure. Okay. It's about to be one for the books. Like she's excited. She's ready to move. She's got her stuff and she's like packing light, but also ready to move in that new energy. So yeah, keep that in mind. I'm gonna pull maybe a few more, or maybe just one more. Because these excuse me, these videos take a while to load, darling. They take a while. Okay. And I think the longer the video, the longer it will take for it to load. So divine, what else do you want us to know about these new travels? What else do you want us to know about this new direction? Okay. What else do you want us to know? Oh, y'all, my cars is getting a little, they're getting a little something on them. Little something. Okay. The tarot readers know. Y'all know when y'all cars start to get a little thick with it, y'all to put that energy into it. They getting a little energy on them. You feel me? Getting excited. All right, let me, Divine, what would you like us to know? Okay, so this came out in reverse as well. Let me make sure no, it's not. Okay, cool. And this was at the bottom of the deck. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, so these cards actually kind of go together. Look at that. This was at the bottom of the deck. And then this is what came out. So this says warrior, be fearless and stand tall. Okay. And then we have she wolf, unleash the wild within. So these really go together, honey. This is like the masculine and the feminine of this card's counterpart. So it's like be fearless and stand strong. Excuse me. I said stand tall. Why did I say stand tall? Be fearless and stand strong. Okay. So yeah, maybe stand tall too. Like fix your posture. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Fix your posture. Make sure that when you walk into the room, you walk in there like God sent you. Make sure that when you walk into a situation, you're fearless. Even if you're feeling nervousness, take those deep breaths and center yourself and know that God sent you, and also know that your divine your angels are always with you. Shout out to your angels. You know, always thank your angels for blessing and guiding your footsteps. Okay? Always thank your creator. So and then unleash the wild within. So do something different, y'all. Okay, moving in a new direction. Do something different. You see all this ink and stuff, this tribal ink all over the face. It's so sexy. I love it. That's just my vernacular, y'all. I don't, but yeah, that's just the way I be saying stuff sometimes. But like I really love how it's just, very detailed and ingrained. So be the warrior, be fearless when you're going into these rooms, when you go into this space, when you're moving in this new direction. Give give your I heard give your honor to God. That's what I just heard, or that's what I give your honor to God, okay? But also be fearless. Be fearless and unleash the wild within. Unleash the wild within. Do you see how she's like this picture? She's the moon is behind her, as a woman, as a feminine, we're very connected to the moon, and she's on her wild woman shit. She looks very like orgasmic almost. It looks like she's just really enjoying being in that energy, like being wild, being all enthused and engulfed in that energy. She's very orgasmic. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. Orgasmic. Okay. For quiet time, I disappear and listen to the ocean. That's awesome. I love that. I love that. I love that. Yeah. I love listening to the ocean too. So yeah, y'all. I hope that you all enjoyed. Hey, Slowpoke. I remember you from the last time. Thanks for coming back in. And make sure you sub and like if you like the content. If you like the content, then like the content. Okay, honey? Like help us out. What you doing? What you doing? Um so yeah, I have a little bit more space on my table. And I'm really enjoying being in this space with you guys. So I'm gonna keep going. But all these cards are really just like coming together as far as the messages. We're getting moving a new direction, harness your mystical powers, intend and create. Okay, make an intention and create something new. Unleash the wild within. Be fearless and stand tall, stand strong in your energy. Okay. Yeah. And surround yourself with protective energy. Don't be I don't know, nervous. You could be nervous. It's okay if you are nervous, but make sure you take them deep breaths. Okay, make sure you take them deep breaths. And fix your posture. Walk in like God sent you. Okay. Don't be out here looking scary. Don't walk in the room looking scary now. All right. Walk in the room like God sent you. You heard. Okay. That was the recap of what we got so far, y'all. What else would you like to know, Divine? What else would you like us to know? Pardon me. What else would you like us to know at this time? What else do you need us to know? What do you want us to know at this time, okay? I wonder why you named yourself Slowpoke. Because it's making me think of a few things. But okay. Ooh, okay. We got our brown girl on a I'm sorry, y'all. My bad. Magical guardian. Unlock the magic within. Okay, so unleash the wild. We have unleash the wild, right? Unleash the wild within. And then we have unlock the magic within. And then we have harness mystical powers. So we're really being called at this time to do something magical, to do something new. Y'all, if y'all feeling nervous, it's okay. I don't know why, because last time that happened to me, I really felt like something was wrong. But if you're feeling nervous, it's okay. Okay? It's okay to feel nervous about doing something new. It's fine, but I'm going to need you to breathe through it. See, I should have never asked. I should have never asked. Cause I already know what my energy be giving. I don't. Like I was saying, y'all. You see how beautiful this card is. You see how beautiful this card is. Um, and you see your girl. She has. You know how in other cultures they have henna, and the henna is like spiritual. It's supposed to be for they have different ceremonies for different things when it comes to the henna. She has henna on her. I don't know if y'all can see. That's on her neck and on her hands. And she has her wings, meaning that she can fly. Okay? She can fly. Unlock the magic within. And she has this bowl in her hand that has something steaming inside of it. So it's given healer, whatever it is, whoever this is, she's a healer, right? You are a healer, right? You're able to heal people with your gifts that you were given. And should have never asked, because now I'm looking at this comment. Let me focus. She's you're able to heal somebody with whatever it is that you're doing. Whatever it is, whatever path that you choose, you're able to heal people. Okay? Harness that mystical power. Harness whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing. Harness the medicine within so that you can serve us, serve our community, serve, like in this moment right now, I'm providing some type of energy service to to the collective. And I know there's so many, so many tarot readers. And that's part of the reason why I wasn't like pressed to do this, because it's like everybody tarot reads, right? It's like so many great tarot readers out there, and they be on point, honey. But we're all aspects of God, and so it's like we all have a different perspective. We all have something that we need to offer. You know what I mean? It's like saying, oh, I don't need to be a doctor because there's so many doctors out there. But it's like, okay, well, what about the people that need your healing hands? Or I don't need to be, whatever it is that God calls you to be. Stand up. Okay? Stand up. Unlock that magic within and heal the collective. And then also, these cards are so pretty. Also, like, at the top, you see the sun over top of her head like this, and it's right directly over top of her head. The sun gives us life energy, it gives us vitality. Okay, so it's like with stepping into unlocking your magic, with stepping into your power, you're going to be connected with that life source. Okay, you're gonna get a energy, a life energy that's gonna come. You get what I'm saying? That's gonna be coming towards you. Um, mm, that was strange. Okay, this is gonna be my last card, y'all. I don't know what that was about. Okay, okay, so I was about to shuffle, and I saw this. And the thought that I was thinking before, it kind of felt like this, right? Do you see how she's holding herself? And it's like she's caressing herself. You see how she's like in love with herself. And again with the feathers, okay? She can take flight whenever she wants. She's enamored by her own touch. Okay? Heart guardian, okay? I'm still gonna pull another card because I didn't pull this card. It just kind of stuck out to me when I was about to shuffle. But um love and let yourself be loved. Okay, so be open to that, y'all. While we're on this new path, while we're on this new journey, I know I'm guilty of this. I know that I'm guilty of this. Sometimes when I get into um hustle mode, or I get into like it's okay, y'all. Everything's fine. Um when I get into this new mode of creating something new, I get so focused that I don't want to be bothered with anything or anybody. And that's when people want to pop up and be in your DMs and say, "Oh, you look good at the grocery store," and all that other type of stuff. That's exactly when niggas want to pop up. When your ass and all, when you like, nah, I'm focused on this. I focus on, I got my blinders on, and that's when niggas want to pop up, okay? But then also it says bask in joy and light, okay? And we did a video on this card just by itself. Bask in the joy and in the light of love. Enjoy life, okay? Just because you're on a new mission and because you're on a new direction, you're moving in a new direction, doesn't mean that you can't enjoy life. You can't love and let yourself be loved, okay? So enjoy your life. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm gonna pull one last card because I didn't pull those two cards. I just saw them. I'm gonna pull one last card. So, because this is actually getting very long. Time flies when you're having fun, honey. Okay. And for whoever came into the room, I appreciate you guys. If you like the content, honey. Okay, hit that like button. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, all that good stuff. Because, baby, it is much appreciated. Okay. So yeah, I know this is not what you guys like know me for, so I appreciate y'all, my subbies rocking with me. What do we need to know, Divine, at this time? What is the last message we need to know at this time? What do we need to know? Okay. What do we need to know at this time? That message definitely was for me. That last message was definitely for me. The one where I opened up the cards. Because, yeah, I'd be like, yeah, no, I don't got time to be talking to nobody. I don't got time. I don't got time. I'm on assignments. Don't talk to me. Don't look at me. All right. All right. Let me pull a card. Okay. So shed the old skin, y'all. So on this journey of moving forward, on this journey of the new moving in a new direction, shed the old skin. Now, this card came out in the last reading that did not post for whatever reason. But I also mentioned how when snakes are shedding their skin, they go into isolation. They go somewhere that's dark, that's quiet, that doesn't have a lot of movement because it requires them to be alone to get this old skin off so that they become anew, so they can become bigger. You know what I mean? So they can become stronger. And they're in a vulnerable state because they're going to be inactive when they're shedding this skin. So move, and then it's more arrows. Okay, more arrows. We got a lot of arrows in this reading. A lot of arrows and a lot of wings. Okay, so to me, and a lot of wings, y'all. So to me, that's saying that choose your direction wherever it is that you choose to go, right? Choose your direction. You're divinely protected. You're surrounded, okay? Choose the direction that you want to go in. Harness your magical powers and move forward fearlessly, okay? Be strong. No, it's not going to be easy, but it's going to be worth it. Be strong, be fearless, embody that warrior energy, unleash the wild within, howl at the moon if you got to, okay? And don't forget to enjoy life. It's okay to love and to be loved. Okay? Don't let the world make you cold and to make you feel like you can't love on nobody because, whatever reason. So yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for chiming in with me, coming into the room with me. And yeah, that was the reading for today, okay? Or the second reading for today. And y'all be calm, okay? Everything is working out for you. Know that you are divinely protected and divinely loved at all times. And do your deep breathing, okay? Whenever you're feeling nervous, make sure that you use your protection, your divine protection to your advantage. That is what it's there for. Calling your angels, talk to your angels, thank your angels, thank you, angels, okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you. And it's just that simple. I love you guys. Y'all have a beautiful day. Peace.